Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we are back with some more Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Last time we went ahead and we did some courier servicing for good old, what's her name now? Mini Sarah? Yes, I believe that was her name. And basically we discovered that we needed to go talk to Princess Morgaya. We need to go ahead and talk to Princess Morgaya, apparently to find out where the letter had gone. However, upon running over there, now this, sorry, that's what happened last time. Then, before I started recording, I went over and I tried talking to her again, talking to Princess Morgaya, just to see if she could, you know, give me a little bit of information. But I remember I already talked to her at one point in the past, and that, we'll say, unfortunately, that information was no longer available to me because she would not repeat herself, and there was nothing in my journal about it. Now, I did go ahead and I tried seeking through my journal. I looked through, not my journal, sorry, my, you know, looking through my videos, and I tried searching through comments, and I wasn't able to really find, you know, I'm going to take this. I wasn't able to really find out where I was supposed to go next. However, I do seem to recall needing to come to Scourg Barrow and speak to the King of Worms, and that is why we are where we are. We are in Scourg Barrow right now. I cut out most of the stuff because, one, the commentary was terrible, and two, it was really boring, so yeah, you didn't miss a whole lot. We're back, but we're back within a dungeon. We're looking for the King of Worms because I'm pretty sure that I was supposed to come here. I believe there was an invitation, a letter, or something that was given to me. That's basically one of the small details I was able to glean by looking through my videos and comments over the past little while. But this whole, we'll say, trying to figure out what to do next prompted me to kind of, I don't know, it prompted some thoughts in me. I was kind of thinking about this. I was like, oh crap, what's going on? I'm stuck in the floor. Can I get out? I'm stuck in the floor. Can I jump? All right. That's a little bit scary. I'm not afraid of the monsters in here. I'm just afraid of getting stuck in the floor and then, you know, not being able to move and falling through, and then, yeah, the darkness. Anyways, it prompted some thoughts about, you know, we'll say the hand-holding nature of, heck, I'll grab two of them. Why not? Sure. Ooh, there's money in here. Oh, what have we got here? Something I can't use, a tower shield. It's Daedric, though. An enchanted Daedric tower shield. Oh, I'm kicking myself for not making, like, a custom class or something. Oh, well. We will take it anyways. But yeah, I was, you know, if there's one thing that Daggerfall does not do is, we'll say, hold the player's hand. And, you know, I was like, you know what? I wanted to be mad at first. I was like, darn it, why can't I just look at my journal and know where to go? Like, why the game expects you to make your own journal, to take your own notes. And you know what? I played games back in the day here that did that, and I should be expecting that. You know, it should be just, hey, that's part of the games of this era, and I need to sort of get out of that mindset that you know, the games are going to keep track of everything for me. This is not a modern game. And, but then I started to think about it a little bit more, and I was like, wait a minute. In Arena, I always knew where I was going. Happened again. In Arena, I always knew where I was going. The notes, the journal in Arena always pointed me to where I needed to go. And you could make the argument that, hey, Arena is a lot simpler of a game. It's a lot, you know, it's a lot more basic of a game. And as such, you know, I shouldn't be expecting, screw it, let's just take crap. Yeah, I shouldn't be expecting the game to, a game a lot more complex, a game like Daggerfall to sort of do what Arena did. And I was thinking about that a little bit, and, you know, I don't agree. You know, I don't agree with myself when I came to that conclusion. Because I'm thinking about this, I'm like, all right, let's just hold on a second. What really would need to be done to make the system in Daggerfall work with, we'll say, the same kind of, we'll say, note-taking as Arena? Well, first of all, they could have done what they did with Morrowind and kept all of the notes in rather than, we'll say purging entries. That would have been great. Now, people probably would have complained about, holy crap, my journal's gotten, we'll say, unruly. You know, but they could have organized it with an index. You know, they could have had, there's a lot of different ways they could have managed it. So on the one hand, I understand that, you know, I need to, we'll say, learn to take notes a little bit better. And like, I am taking notes now. I'm writing down everything. However, you know, most of my problems are coming from parts of the game that I played through when I was not taking notes. So now I'm paying for the way I started the game and not being able to remember where to go, because it's been a very long game that I've been playing for a very long time. And yeah, we all know that I'm about ready to stop playing it, but I'm ready for this to be over. I want to start Morrowind. It will say the excitement is real. But what the heck? What hit me? Oh, hello, Ghost. How are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Freedom and then kill you. All right? I just killed the ghost. The ghost just died. You know what? I don't know if I made that joke or maybe that observation earlier in the series, but that just sounds like an absurd statement. The ghost just died. All right, yeah, we're killing ghosts, because that makes sense. Sure. Am I just vanquishing the ghosts? Like, do I just sort of exorcise them from the area? Do I banish them from this place? Or do I literally kill the essence that is the ghost? That's the important question. Actually, that is kind of curious. How does that work within the, we'll say, the lore of the Elder Scrolls? That's something I'm definitely going to want to do a little bit of research in, is about how we'll say, the spiritual side of things work within the Elder Scrolls. Because if there's ghosts and wraiths, then we know that there is a spirit realm within the Elder Scrolls. So, you know, how exactly does that work? When people die, do they become ghosts? Do they rest? Where do they rest? And I'm sure all these things are answered somewhere in the books, which I could probably be reading if that last one didn't leave such a sour taste in my mouth and made me decide to just sort of make, we'll say, standalone videos for books. Because I'm pretty much decided on that. I'm not sure when I'll start that, or, you know, how I'll do it. I probably will end up rereading some of the books I already did, just so I can have them off on the side. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like, those are the little questions that I want to sort of search through the lore. And, you know, people always like to point out to me, well, you know, all this information is available online and you can go to a wiki and read all the informations. And I don't really like doing that. I don't know, for some reason, because I'm, like, weird. I like to, I don't know, I like to get my information directly from the game, through play. To me, that's a lot more satisfying than just going to some sort of collected works, you know, some library of information that people have compiled. Like, sure, it's probably smarter to do it that way. You know, I just look for the area that interests me and then, you know, off I go. But I don't know. For me, there's something about finding things out myself. And that's a constant struggle that I've got when I'm Let's Playing things, is, you know, people are going to be leaving their, we'll say, pro tips, leaving their little hints and spoilers in the comment section telling me, you should go do this, you should go do this. You know, I see this a lot when I started playing Dark Souls recently on my channel, and it's, I don't know, people are leaving tips, and I'm torn. I'm like, I want to tell them, no, I want this all to be a surprise. I want, you know, to experience these things anew. But at the same time, I kind of want to encourage that. You know, I want people to be able to share things with me and really, you know, say, learn things from the game, because I prefer it when people tell me things rather than me just looking it up online, because there's that sort of sense of, you know, what I've done on my channel typically is I like to have that approach of, you know, people just hanging out next to each other on the couch, whatever, just talking about games, chilling, playing games together, kind of thing. And to me, imparting that knowledge, like, hey, if you go there, you can find this. To me, that's a lot less, we'll say, cheap than just looking up an FAQ and being like, I know all of the secrets. So, yeah, I don't know. It's the same thing goes for Daggerfall. I've gotten a lot of help and a lot of tips. And on the one hand, I'm like, man, I want to figure it out. But on the other hand, I realize that I would not be as far in the game as I am had I not gotten those tips. So ultimately, I think for Daggerfall, especially right now, how I'm feeling about the game, I welcome any sort of, we'll say, information, just because I'm having a hard time making my way through this. because not because the game is hard, but the game is, we'll say, hard on my psyche. Yeah, I don't even think that's proper. I don't even think that's the way I should be wording things. But anyways, now I had gone off on quite a tangent there. But you know, ultimately what I was getting at was, you know, the journal system. I think that we'll say the journal system in Morrowind, especially with the Tribunal expansion, was a definite upgrade. But I also think that the journal system in Arena was better as well. You know, I was thinking about this. You know, I had to take I was interrupted for a second, so I had to make a cut, and you'll probably notice that. And anyways, now I've just distracted you all by making reference to it, and you got a couple of you going, you know, sort of. Holy crap! There's a lot of bats here, all flying in place. I'm pretty sure that's not how physics works, but whatever. But anyways, I had heck, what did I say? I'm distracted by all these bats. I'm in the bat cave. Okay, that was cheesy. Sorry. Anyways, you know, Arena, all right, we're back. Sorry, that's one of the most annoying, like I mentioned earlier in this very episode, I was like, I hate this sort of, you know, creeping along and then falling through the floor. That's what really scares me, is the falling through the floorness. But yeah, in Arena, it still kept things very concise. This is what I need to do next. And Daggerfall could have done that. They could have just made they could have gotten rid of old entries. They could have just kept, because that seems like what they're trying to do. If we go ahead and look at the log, it's like they're trying to keep the relevant notes for the main quest. They've got two different main quest lines that you need to be reminded of. You know, one with the letter and one with Lysantis' spirit, and they keep sort of those relevant notes attached to. What am I doing? Wait a second. Did I miss something? Oh, there's a path off here to the side. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, it's got those two different branches that it keeps there, and then it would add notes as applicable. However, it would often, we'll say, get rid of those notes. Like it prunes them, right? And I think if it just kept the most relevant one also attached to the first one, you know, so you knew which quest line you were exploring, or you were trying to go down, that you could sort of find your way again, or at least give you some. Ooh, is this the hall of the guy of the place that I'm trying to find? All right, let's lower my weapon. I'm gonna try to walk on in. Hi. No one's attacked me. No one's trying to kill me. All right, I think we're good. Hey guy, how's it going? I don't want to steal from you. We're gonna go ahead into dialogue mode. Alexis, I'm so glad you answered my letter. Finally, right? I was right, there was a message. I hope my messenger was gentle. You have been a loyal servant in the past. Not as loyal as my living dead, but far more versatile. My need involves the lowest depths of Castle Sentinel, and the reward is knowledge that only the dead can provide. Are you willing? Yes, I am, guy. I'm looking for some direction. How amusing. I am looking for the answer to a question. It doesn't exist among the living, but may exist among the dead. I want you to bring me back the ghost of Prince Carolus, the great-grandfather of the late King Cameron of Sentinel. Wait, I can bring you back ghosts? Am I gonna get like some sort of magical thing that captures ghosts? Carolus was a sorcerer of no mean skill. He is now a lich deep in the bowels of the castle. I am giving you a special scarab. Aw, man, I was hoping for like a vacuum cleaner, or like a proton pack, or like the camera obscura. That would be great, but okay. If it is close to him when you destroy his physical body, his soul will be trapped in the scarab. Okay, so we're not going after an actual living guy. We're just gonna go kill him, steal, and capture his ghost, because that's a lot easier to smuggle out. Okay, bring it back to me and I will tell you a tale few mortals have heard. Sounds good. I feel like we have some direction here. I need to write this crap down though. Alright, so we need to go to the castle. So Castle Sentinel, and kill a lich that was once... Wait a minute. Prince Carol's... Wait a minute. This is where we got that quest from the other prince that was missing his brother. Is this? Because I said, imagine if there's a guy up here, up in the castle, because it's the dungeon is actually up on the top floor. Okay. Can I rest here? No, there's enemies nearby. All right, well, guys, I'm just gonna walk out now, if that's cool with you. And, you know, can I talk to any of the people in here? Well met, stranger. I'm just curious, what kind of things can we talk about with him? Tell me about this. Can I talk? Ooh, what? Can you tell me what you know about the Scourg? Listen, I don't care for your tone of voice. All right, sorry, guy. I was just trying to be polite and be nice, but it's obvious that's not going to work here. So I just need to rest, get my magic up, so that I can teleport back to the entrance. Alternatively, because oh no, actually no. I fell in a hole. I probably want to. I do want to go back to the entrance by teleportation. All right, let's just keep running out of here. Is there any, are there any enemies here? Okay, we'll rest until fully healed. I should be able to get enough magic to get out of here now. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and hit Droplet, teleport back to the entrance, and we're done. Let's go ahead and save the game here. because we've got progress here. So we need to head back to Castle Sentinel. All right. Let's head on there. Let's go back to fast travel. An unfamiliar object in your pack catches your eye. It is a letter addressed to you in an elegant flowing script. How did that get there? Oh crap. Wait. In my trying to figure out where to go next, I did do a little bit of research online, and I think I'm supposed to receive a letter. Oh, please tell me this is not time limited. Where would that be under? That'd be under clothing and miscellaneous. It would be green because it is a quest item. Yes, I finally discovered this. Parchment. All right, what does this say? Dear Alexis, or should I call you Vlandalus, as you are known to the common folk of Dragontail Mountains, who bar their doors against you in fear each night. Yes, I know who and what you are, and your days of terrorizing the Iliac Bay are numbered. Hey, guy, I have that totally under control. You know, I've got my medication. I just take that every day. I'm fine. I offer you a simple choice. Renounce your lycanthropy or be hunted down like the wild beast you are. Let no one say that Stig lacks compassion. I offer you one last chance to save yourself. Go to Fact E of the House of Debella in Demonidax if you wish to live. She is wise in the ways of lycanthropy, and if anyone can help you, she can. I will wait 28 days before sending my hunters after you. Use the time wisely. Bring it on, Stig. I'm on a more important quest right now. Hey, you know, it's funny because I really wanted to get cured of lycanthropy, but now that I've got the ring, I'm just like, you know what? I don't need the cure. You know what? Screw you. I'm not hurting anyone. If you want to come after me, I'm the one who's in the right. I have the moral high ground here. Because really, I'm helping people out here. I'm not killing anyone anymore. And that wasn't even by my own will. That could be argued that wasn't even me. Anyways, enough of my, we'll say, off-topic rambling. Let's head back to Sentinels. Sentinel. And we're gonna go ahead and raid the castle. Travel time. All right, we're gonna have people coming after us. We're definitely gonna be having people come after us once we get there. He said he was only gonna hold them off for what, 28 days? I don't see any hunters right yet, so we're good. Save the game in preparation for me getting attacked. All right, so we need to head to Castle Sentinel, and then, you know, we can go ahead and start searching for this lich guy. And we need to go ahead and, we'll say, capture his soul in a scarab thing. All right, here we are in Castle Sentinel. I was also thinking on my way over here, you know, I'm focusing a lot on, like, the journal system to, when I'm thinking of, you know, how could they have made things a little bit easier to follow and find my direction. But I think something else that could have been done, is allow the NPCs to repeat things they've said. Because once you've received a message, you can't get them to repeat it. I don't think I went the right way. No, I totally did not go the right way. Okay, I forgot. There's the main hall. I was running around trying to figure out where to go. The guard by the door intones in a broad voice. All those having business with the Queen Akorithi pass through the door at the back of the hall on the right-hand side. I'm pretty sure I've got to go this way here to get up to the top. That's right. I've got to go see the, go up to the, like, sort of the royal chamber first. Sorry, I just cut out because I was running around the castle kind of going, I don't remember where to go, how to get up there. But yeah, I do remember. I'm pretty sure this is the way I need to go. But anyways, because of how easy it is to accidentally, like, press enter and, you know, we'll say cancel out, we'll say a text box, you know, even if it's not a matter of, we'll say, forgetting something, you know, that happened way back, even if it's a case of, just getting a message but not being able to read it because, oh crap, maybe it's not up this way. Oh yes, it is. There's a door over here. I'm pretty sure the lock is nothing to fear from you. Relate, come on. There we go. Lock clicks open and there's nothing in here. Maybe I went the wrong way after all. Okay. I'll search around. But yeah. Yeah, if they would just allow people to repeat, I don't think, you know, I think it's this side door over here that the guard is standing next to. Is this where I need to go? No? Crap, I don't remember how to get into the oh wait, is this the dungeon-esque area? This looks like it might be a dungeon-esque area. Yeah, I think this is where we go. There we go. I knew that it was around here somewhere. Alright, we'll call down the elevator and then we'll head on up to the above ground, the above the castle dungeon. Because that's I've always found that interesting how they've actually put the dungeon up on the sort of above the castle. Dungeons are usually these underground beneath the surface things. So, have I crossed the threshold yet? Am I now? Yes, I'm pretty sure this is considered the dungeon area. So we're gonna go ahead and just save that as Dungeon 16! Alright. But yeah, allowing people to repeat what they were saying, I think would have also been a great idea. So, I'm really glad for, we'll say, the improvements that were made eventually in Morrowind. I've really got to go ahead and play Battlespire and Redguard to see kind of how they handled things. Now, I understand that both of them are a little bit more, we'll say, of a linear experience, but, you know, I'm curious, you know, how they handled the, even if there is a journal system in those games. I've played I actually have not played any of Redguard, but I have played a touch of Battlespire just to sort of get acquainted with it, but not enough to, ouch! But not enough to actually really say that I understand or I've got a good grasp of the game. I played for, like I said, a few minutes, and that was about the extent of my experience with it. I like that you can kind of gauge how powerful the enemies are going to be just by how much gold they're carrying. 208, I'm like, these guys are going to be easy. Now, unfortunately, I am out of time for today, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save the game here as N46, and next time we're going to, when we come back, we're going to go ahead and try to find that Lich and capture his soul within that magical scarab, which I'm assuming is just a scarab because they didn't feel like, we'll say, creating any new art assets for whatever other item they could have used to capture his soul. But anyways, if you like the video, you like the content, and you would like to see more, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, go ahead and leave the video a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.